later than what I should have, as my XSplit was closed. So I do apologize. However, we are directly into the action anyway. We haven't seen anything, no text structures being put down yet. We at this point in time, this is the third game. They are currently 1-1. We do see Beetlejuice playing as the purple Zerg down at the 7 o'clock position, and we do have Candle Protoss, who is currently Platinum Protoss, down at the 5 o'clock position. Let's get into that action, shall we? We do have Candle scouting around the map over here, and Beetle scouting with a Overlord in this direction, and also another Overlord in that direction. Let's have a look at this APM tab, because apparently there's a lot of spam going on for APM at this point in time. Candle, over 300 APM, he must be spamming. Quite hilarious from our spectators over there, saying that, how do you spam 600 APM? Well, Candle is Candle. He is the senator. He is the riot stomper, raging stomper, senator of Spartan Company. So anything is possible with Candle. We do see Candle opening up with that early gas over the and Cybercore and a gateway. I don't know what build he'll opt for. Maybe a 4-gate or 3-gate robo. However, we do see that spawning pool coming out for Beetlejuice. It is relatively a late spawning pool. However, sorry, we have Zagan who was lagging there. Sorry for my viewers. Relatively late spawning pool, and sorry, my bad. We do have a fast expand as well. I'm not sure if Candle is going to go for a 4-gate aggression and just warp in units to take advantage of that early expansion. At this point in time, let's have a look at our production tab, shall we? We do see a couple of queens and a roach warren coming out for Beetlejuice, with a robotics facility for Candle. So I'm not sure if we're going to see some immortals or stalkers, or what shall we see on the field from Candle at this point in time. We do see some zealots being chronoed out, and a second gas being placed for Candle. Let's have a look at the units lost. I don't think there's anything lost at this point in time. Nothing whatsoever. Have a look at the income. We do have 15 harvesters to the 21 of Candle. So Candle is slightly ahead on economy. We'll have a look at that. You can see that income favoring Candle ever so slightly. However, that expansion of Beetlejuice shall be up and saturated shortly. Will he do a drone transfer at this point in time? I don't know. We do see some lings on the field already from Beetlejuice. Here comes some roaches as well to stop any supposedly aggression from Candle. I'm not entirely sure, but Candle just sitting back, getting extra gateways out. We do see 3-gate robo, as I previously called it, one of two options, 4-gate or 3-gate robo. We do see that observer being flown across the field for Candle, and he should be able to spot this expand and the roaches and the whole tech path that is Beetlejuice's player in this game. We have Advent once again, another person lagging. I apologize once again. Candle raging about the lag as he normally would. Some banter going on in the chat section. So let's just wait, shall we, for this lagger to stop lagging. Right, so anyway, we still have a lot of action to come up in the SCGL. And also, I hear a rumor that we're going to have some clan wars coming out as well. Well, it's more than a rumor. I am going to be casting them, and they will be available on my YouTube channel as well as soon as they are out. Yes, my YouTube channel is now been running for just over a week solid now. Quite a few games up already. And I still plan on doing a couple of more troll shows. There is the lagger finally off the game, so we can get back into the action. So I do apologize for my viewers. I do not mean for the lag to happen. So we do see those extra gates coming out, and warp gate is available, and it's getting chroned out on all those gates, and we have immortals coming out. I'd also predicted that we'd probably see some immortals as well, so my ability to read plays has improved somewhat. So this is good news all around, not only for my casting but for my playing in 1v1 as well. We do see good Overlord placement from Beetlejuice, just spotting any sort of shenanigans that may arise during this gameplay. Some more Zerglings coming out on the map. We'll open that production tab for you once more. 14 Zerglings coming in from Beetlejuice, and a couple of more immortals from Candle. We do see those lings coming in from the north side of Candle. Candle is probably going to plan on expanding right here. We do see some aggression from the Zerg being put on now, but with this composition of those immortals, we should be able to deal with those roaches fairly easily. We do have a bunch of Zerglings that did manage to break in on the defenses of Candle, but Candle pulling the probes off, bringing in those zealots to deal with the Zerg harass. He does force field, well placed force field, trapping those Zerglings. They cannot move anywhere. This is very good force field placement from Candle. He has, however, somewhat blocked himself from coming into mine. But Candle quite ahead in the food count, 61 to 49. However, he is supply blocked. Obviously, Beetlejuice sniping down that pylon over here with those roaches. That attack favoring Candle somewhat, but Beetle is macroing up quite the roach army back at his home. We do not have any more expansions. Oh, I lie. Sorry, a third is going to probably be taken here. You can see he is waypointing a drone here to take that third. We do have this Immortal Zealot army moving out here to the watchtower just to spot any shenanigans. Shall we see some pressure being put on from the Protoss army at this point in time? He does have those sentries to block those lings as well. Here comes a push from Candle, and in he walks to his expand. He does throw down an awful amount of well-placed force fields just to trap those roaches from advancing. He does snipe an awful lot of units. Let's have a look at that units lost tab, shall we? My bad, wrong window. We do see 43 units lost to 10 of Candle's. Candle going to town on the Zerg base with these immortals. My apologies, my mouse is flying away from me. Some very good force field play from Candle with those immortals, dealing with those roaches. And I don't know how Beetle is going to quite deal with this aggression from Candle at this point in time. Let's have a look at the production tab. We have 8 lings being trained for Candle, but Candle with these 5 sentries should easily be able to block them off. We'd see a Beetle pulling off drones to deal with this aggression, but it won't be quite enough. We do have 50 to 22, and we do see those lings trying to engage, but this won't be enough to hold off the forces of Candle at this point in time. Some really good aggression, a 3-gate robo to hold off this early expand from the... And do we see any answer? No, 18 Zerglings, but he is blocking off his ramp. He is certainly being very aggressive, blocking off the path for those Zerglings to reinforce, and Candle coming well ahead out of that engagement. Here we do see those Speedlings coming in, but a little bit too late. Those Immortals and those Sentries easily dealing with that aggression from Beetle. So Candle just going to town on that early expand of Beetlejuice, which was well spotted from him, and then reacted to accordingly. Finally, at 13 minutes, we do have Candle taking a second. he was favouring that 3-gate robo aggression from to counter that early expand of Beetle. Beetle really in a bad place at this point in time with expansion down. We do see some more roaches coming out on the field for Beetle at this point in time, and some spine crawlers in the main to deal with Candle's aggression. We do see some upgrades coming out, and some creep being spread as well for the Zerg player. Let's have a look once again at the income tab. Income is favouring somewhat Beetle, but however he is expansion down, and Candle just getting his expansion up now. We do see some aggression coming from Candle on the mini-map, and he is attacking that second expansion of Beetle. Beetle having nothing to ward this away, pulling drones off the expand, and this hatch will go down quite easily. In comes some stalkers to aid that push of Candles. Candle really being aggressive, taking advantage of that very early expansion, and he is just going to go to town as much as he can. At the same time, Beetle is trying to do a counter attack with these roaches. However, we do see a ton of cannons being warped in for Candle. Those stalkers should easily be able to clean this up. This is some really smart play from Candle, maybe a bit overboard. There we have the GG. Really good game. Well done to Candle. That is now 2-1 to Candle. Stay tuned for more SCGL games. I am Ultima. You have been watching another Trollcast.